Testing microphone. What's up, everybody? I've got a booster box here of the brand new card game, Flesh and Blood. It's a trading card game. It seems pretty cool. I got into it a little bit. I've been checking the game out, trying to find gameplay videos of it, but unfortunately there's not a ton out there right now. Hopefully that can change pretty soon. But let's go ahead and crack open the entire box of this booster box. So I got this from a game store, had it shipped to me, and thought it was a pretty good deal. I figured, you know, if this is a brand new game and my friends haven't gotten a chance to go out and grab some, I might as well grab some myself and then just share it amongst us and basically be the Flesh and Blood guy. If people want to play it, they'd give it a shot, see what they think. And so I figured I'd pick this up. Let's take a look. When you pop it open, see the nice little box topper pop up. Oh, it's stuck. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And it slips in, I think, tucks in right there. Yeah, man. Outside of that, hope everyone's having a good day. These packs, look at this. I'm excited. I've had this sitting on my desk for like 24 hours, and I was so ready to open it yesterday, but I was exhausted. So let's go ahead and open it now. I am fairly well versed on the cards themselves. I've looked over all of them at least once or twice to kind of get a feel for it. I've looked at some of the card pricing as well. Some of the prices on several of the cards are actually pretty good. So there's possibilities to pick up some pretty rare and valuable cards, which is nice. I kind of like that. Coming from other games like Keyforge, which has similar things, and Star Wars Star Wars Destiny, that had some similar cards that were more on the expensive side. Dice Masters not so much. Playing Dice Masters doesn't have as many expensive cards, and you don't necessarily need them, but it is kind of nice to have that aspect of the game when it comes to just collecting. As far as like buying and building out your own decks, it kind of sucks, right? Because you have to pay all this money to play what you want. But as far as collecting goes, it's really cool to have that moment of like, I got this amazing card. So let's take a look. I'm going to scoot over more so everyone can see better. The rarity is listed on the bottom. I forget the amount. Hey, what's up? I forget the amount of packs or the amount of commons and uncommons. So we'll take a look. We got Razor Reflex, 1. We have Regurgitating Slog, 2. Nimblism, 3. 4, 5. Rare. So 5 commons. Staunch Response. We've got Open the Center as a nice hollow, a nice foil. That's pretty cool. Common. Oh, so it skipped over. Now we have common here. Common. Common. If you know the pack settings, like the way that the pack is set up, please feel free to post in the comments. We have Ninja Action Attack Whelming Gust Wave. That's a pretty interesting looking card. And then we have a Dorinthia in the back with a Harmonized Kodachi on the back as well. Cool. Let's see, what's the best way to organize this? Rares, I guess. This is a foil, let's do that. Common rare foil token. Watched my last video at the office. I hope that's a good thing. I hope you're not missing out on like work or whatever. I make a lot of videos about a lot of different things. Oh look, we opened a Harmonized Kodachi on the back. Spoiler alert. On this way. Maybe I'm opening it backwards. You never know. Scar for a Scar. Demolition Crew. Flock of Featherwalkers. Got a billion of those, right? Wounding Blow. Iron Rot Leggings. Staunch Response. Savage Feast. That's cool art. Surging Strike as the foil. Man, I have so many foil ninja cards, and yet I don't have the pack, which is hilarious. Legend Story Studios office. Oh, then I guess it's perfect, right? That's exactly what you want. You watch someone interface with your game. I bet you that's a cool experience to watch someone interface with the game you've worked hard on. Rhinar, there you go. You know the nice thing about them putting these in the pack, you can proxy this, right? So yes, technically it has 20 health instead of 40, but at least you can proxy this for constructed, because I don't have Rhinar or the other guy, the ninja one. Why did I forget Katsu's name? I don't have either of those. I bought the other two just because I wanted to kind of get a feel for it first, and now I wish I would have bought it. Bummer. I understand that's also for draft and all that, but it's still pretty cool to have the access to proxying those, because the ability's printed on it. It's pretty easy to just kind of proxy it that way. Breakneck Battery. It's funny too because I have a ton of brute things. I have so many brute things. Oh, the foils look so good. Look at the foils. So good. Crush Confidence. That's a good card. That's a cool looking card too. Buckling Blow. Primeval Bellow. Head Jab. About a billion Nature's Path pilgrimages. And there's Katsu. Again, it's nice to have the ability to proxy both of those. So there's 5 rarities in this game. There's common, rare, legendary, super rare, legendary, mythic, or mythic legendary. One of the two orders the other way. Nimble Strike, Pummel, Unmovable, Snapdragon Scalers. There you go. You got some extra leg armor that you can snatch up. Snatch, speaking of. Overpower. Whelming Gust Wave again. Is this the other foil? No. Man, I've got so many ninja foils. Look at this. It's going crazy. Guardian Action Aura. Stonewall Confidence. That's a common. Oops. Buckling Blow. Open the Center. Driving Blade. Whelming. What's Cracked Bobble? Look at that. I didn't actually see this. A player may add any number of Cracked Baubles to their deck. Typically, a player would only do this if they did not have enough. Oh, okay, that's weird. Interesting. So it's literally just a pitch target. Interesting. Huh. Kind of interesting. It takes the place of the token. I get that, or the hero, whatever you want to call it. But that's kind of curious. Oh, hey, look at that. What? He just showed up right there. I don't even need to buy the buy the thing. That's nice. He just appeared. We can't go backwards from this point, but Romping Club on the back. So again, you don't even have to buy the the hero deck. That's the word. Super and foil super. Oh, okay. There you go. You would know more than I would. Man, the art on this is such a cool. This is such a cool art sort of game. I think that was the first thing that hooked me on it. Looking at all of the cards and going, man, that art. Hey, Blood Rush Bellow, that's a mythic. Would you look at that? I'll set that right there. That's pretty sweet. Foil common. Brute again. Oh, actually, this one's a generic. That's a generic, so it doesn't matter. Brute action. Guardian action. Dude, I'm kind of hyped about this Blood Rush Bellow. That card seemed really cool to me. I wouldn't say that I'm far enough into my understanding of the game to like be so crazy excited about cards like that, but this is a mythic, and I know those just obviously are hard to come by, right? This card also just seems really cool, and the more I look at Brute cards and Brute abilities and just the Brute play style, it seems really fun to me. It's either that or it's drawing cards. Those are the two things that get me hooked in a game. Draw cards or just do big, powerful things. And this game has two classes that sort of hits on all cylinders when it comes to this. Regurgitating Slog, Flock of the Featherwalkers, Wounded Bull, Pummel, Hope Merchant's Hood, Staunch Response, and Disable. Staunch Response. Whoa, a hollow rare. Look at that. Foil rare, Staunch Response. It's pretty cool. Emerging Power, Pack Hunt. I like the Intimidate keyword. Smash Instinct, Rising Knee Thrust. I like the cycle cards as well. These cards that feed off of each other based on like combo, stuff like that. It seems fun. I like the idea of having this sort of mini game within the game where you try to play these cards in order to get maximum value and or like extra benefit. I think that's a really interesting idea. Harmonized Kodachi sitting there in the back staring at you when you open the pack. Nimblism. Try to get it more centered there so everyone can enjoy. Razor Reflex, Wounded Bull, Nimble Strike, Heartened Cross Strap. Let's see what this pack has in it. It's got the Sigil of Solace, Breakneck Battery, and a Stonewall Confidence as the hollow. No, yes, it was just a very pale hollow, a very pale foil. Guardian Action Attack, yep. Stonewall Confidence again, Pack Hunt, Whelming Gust Wave, Stroke of Foresight, Leg Tap. There's the combo, and then you got your Bravo on the back of your Harmonized Kodachi. You know, it's funny, I didn't even realize that those had been double printed. Like, printed on two sides. Had no clue. Until I flipped the card over, I was like, wait a minute. Something's not right here. But it turns out it was right. Scour the Battle, Regurgitating Slog, Raging Onslaught, Demolition Crew, Breaking Scales. I have not seen that card either. Oh, wait, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Fluster Fist as the rare. Warrior's Valor as another rare. Common, Hollow Common, Buckling Blow. Awakening Bellow, Crushing Confidence, Pack Hunt, Open the Center, Biting Blade, Leg Tap again, Nature's Path, and then Katsu. Man, I've missed opening packs of games. Opening packs is so much fun. Opening packs is a blast. Cruise through this one. Demolition Crew, Flock of the Featherwalkers, Barkbone Strapping, Staunch Response. I feel like I've gotten so many of those, including the Hollow, right? Barraging Beatdown. And the Hollow is a Hollow Common, Stroke of Foresight. Awakening Bellow, Cartilage Crush. There's certainly a lot of commons, aren't there? It's good for drafting, I would imagine, right? Plus, in this game, with the idea that you can load your deck up with cards with the same name and 3 versions of the pitch cost. 3 versions of 3 of the pitch cost. It's kind of a weird way to say that. Having a bunch of duplicates makes a ton of sense because technically you're running like 9, for example, you could run like 9 Nimblisms. So having 2 Nimblisms in the same pack makes sense, you know? And then multiple Demolition Crews, Barraging Brawnhide, Iron Rot Gauntlet, Snatch as the rare. as one of the rares. Let's see, Overpower, Regurgitating Slog. Really cool art on this one, particularly. Primeval Bellow, Crush Confidence, Awakening Bellow, Iron Song Response, Surging Strike, Driving Blade, Leg Tap, and another Kodachi with a Seismic Surge on the back. All right, we're looking like we're a little over halfway. No, halfway, something like that. Regurgitating Slog, Wounded Bull. Yeah, I'm looking to see how this game goes. I mean, with it just coming out, I'm curious to see the amount of play that all of these classes get. There's a conversation about it, whether that card is good or not on the thing. All the classes, which one kind of rises to the top. People talking about Ninja being one of those, and I'm curious to see how it all goes from there. It's exciting that there's already tournament support from the Legend Story Studios. I would imagine that obviously, Legend Story Studios is putting on the tournaments. But man, what a cool way to draw people into your game is offer high-level tournaments right away, right after the game launches. Just start pumping out the tournaments. I think that's a great idea. Couple that with some good, fast gameplay, and you could have yourself a winner, you know? Sink Below. That's interesting. Just some nice churn, and you can pitch it for 3, and it costs 0 to play, 2 to defend. That's a good card, man. I mean, I don't know much like when it comes to gameplay, but that would appear a really solid addition to Reckless Swing. Ha! Look at that. Super rare. Super rare. Pitch it for 3, costs 0 to play. Reckless Swing, discard a random card, and if you discard the 6 or more, sort of that, I wouldn't say keyword, but that mechanic, then you get to deal 2 to the attacking here. That's cool. And it's a defense reaction. You can defend for 4. Pretty nice. Cartilage Crush is the hollow. Debilitate, Primeval Bellow, Emerging Power Red, Whelming Gust Wave, Iron Song Response, Open the Center, Iron Song Response again. It's not the same one, it's blue and red. And then Anothos, one of my favorite cards, Reckless Swing. That seems really solid. That seems really, really solid. You know, the nice thing about this game too, and I think this and Dice Masters both have the same thing going for it. This game feels like it's like naturally made or tailor-made for online play when it comes to just setting up a webcam and then having a friend across, you know, even across the world, setting up your cards exactly as this setup that I have right here is, and then just playing as you see. Because as long as you're playing with a friend, card manipulation, you know, notwithstanding, this is just a really easy game to just play down, block, you know, that sort of thing. Warrior Action Reaction, Overpower, Ancestral. Wow, Ancestral Empowerment. That card's cool. I liked this card a lot. That is super cool. I love things that draw me cards, things that cost 0. I love things that are ninjas. So yeah, this card has just about everything going for me. It's pretty awesome. Foil Biting Blade, Pack Hunt, Debilitate, Smash Instinct, Leg Tap, Nature's Path, Pilgrimage, Rising Knee Thrust, Driving Blade, and then you've got the Kodachi Seismic Surge. That is an amazing card. That's awesome. Man, I don't know how... So, super rare... how do you organize this? I guess you do that. You literally do that. Put that in the happy pile, right? Put these over up there. They don't need to be seen. These ones down here are the ones that are important. All right, we're down to... What is that? It feels like only like 8 packs, 9 packs. What a sad day. Looks like someone needs to buy another box. I'm throwing packs everywhere. Ah, Sink Below. I have not opened a cold foil equipment. I have literally only purchased this box and purchased 4 loose packs from another box. So that is literally all I've opened. So that's what I got so far. Rare, Iron Song Determination, super savage. Oh, a foil rare Savage Feast, cool. And I would assume that these rares are basically the equivalent of like an uncommon in another game. Should be one in the box. Okay, that's interesting. Keep your eye out for that. Common, Rising Knee Thrust, Romping Club. To wrap that one up. What is on the back? Quicken. Was that on the back of the other Quicken that I got? I can't remember. I should have checked. Are they always printed this way? Are they always the same 2 cards in the back? I guess we could literally compare, right? They wouldn't be, because Dorinthia and Harmonized, and yeah, no. So there is some variant of what you could get on the backs, right? Have not opened a cold foil thing. I would imagine it would be in that rare or that foil slot, if that's the case. Would it take the place of the foil in the pack? It must be, right? Slogism. Regurgitating Slog. Razor Reflex. Pummel. Iron Rot Plate. Sigil of Solace. Blessing of Deliverance. These 2 are the rares, right? Yeah. Rare. And Primeval Bellow. Foil common. The tokens are random, right? Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah. Pack Hunt, Buckling Blow, Wrecker Romp, Emerging Power, Leg Tap Blue, Head Jab Red, and then Katsu on the back. Will be in the foil side. That's what I would assume, right? Because that would be an insane pack if you both got a foil and you also got a foil, a cold foil equipment. It'd be pretty sweet. Scour the Battlescape. Okay, someone tell me, is this card good? It pitches for 2, it costs 0, it defends for 2, but really it attacks for 2, draws a card, so it replaces itself, and it gains Go Again if you play it from Arsenal. This card just seems really good. Is that me? Like, again, having not played much of this game at all, but knowing, understanding it. Hey, look. It seems like a really good card. Steelblade Shunt, Breakneck Battery, and Biting Blade, Foil again. Wrecker Romp, Buckling Blow. Dorinthia. Man, the art on the heroes is top notch. Top notch. Yeah, look at that. Down to a few packs. A few meaning like 8. And I'm not particularly going fast. I don't enjoy going fast through these. Wounding Blow. Scour the Battlescape again. This one pitches for 3. So I mean, like, cards, that card in general, right? Of any other, just because it's a good... Yeah, exactly, right? Sink Below, Razor Reflex, Goliath Gauntlet. Such a cool card. Energy Potion. Blessing of Deliverance, Wrecker Romp Foil. Wrecker Romp, the same exact card right behind it. Stonewall, Awakening Bellows, Sharpened Steel, Rising Knee Thrust, Iron Song Response, Open the Center, Dorinthia with Reinar. Hey, look at that. That's kind of nice. Cool. I would run the 3 version over any other just because it's a good pitch card. Yep. It seems like that would be the one. But just in general, Scour the Battles, like the effect... Obviously, pitching for 3 would be better than pitching for 2 or 1, but paying 0 for it, having an attack, that seems decent. In general, it is generic, so it doesn't exactly have one of those sort of natural fit homes. Rare Blackout Kick, rare Disable, Whelming Gust Wave. Has the foil there, the foil common. Doot, 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 doot. And Harmonized Kodachi with with Reinar, the constructed version of Reinar. Nice. So that literally makes all 4 heroes and all the weapons as well, because obviously they come in the tokens. So you're actually good to go. Now here's the question. I would assume, like, say you're getting this in the pack. I would imagine that even if you pick this up in the packs and like in the sealed variant of this game, you're still running the 20 version. You're not running the 40 version because you got lucky. Is that the case or no? I'm curious. I would imagine you'd still run the 20 to keep it even, because 20 life versus 40 life seems totally broken, but I could be wrong. Raging Onslaught, Regurgitating Slog, Snapdragon Scalers, Drone of Brutality. Card seems fun. Flick Flack. Card also seems good. Open the Center as the foil in the set, or the foil in the pack, excuse me. Crush Confidence, Smash, Rising Knee, Serpent, Head Jab, Bravo on the back. Right? I'd assume so. I assumed that you just play the young version, even if you get the adult version of the guy or the lady. Wounding Blow, Demolition Crew, Wounding Blow again, Raging Onslaught, Iron Rot Gauntlet, Disable, Sand Sketched Plans. It's pretty cool. I love the border of that card too. It's and generally cool. Right. I know those. I know the order. Oh, hey, look, a common, or sorry, a rare foil Flusterfist. That's cool. So I understand that the older versions are for constructed and the younger versions are for limited, which I think is also a really good idea because it makes those limited games shorter, keeps them at a quick pace. Okay, we're down to 4 packs. This is pack number 4 of 0. If you count down with me. So there's supposed to be a cold foil equipment in here. Could I have gotten a bad box? I don't know. That's the question. Maybe I just got a bad box. Wounded Bull, Regurgitating Slog, Flock of the Featherwalkers, Wounded Bull again, Breaking Scales. And then we have Snatch, Flick Flack, and Unmovable. Primeval Bellow, Debilitate, Awakening Bellow, Crush Confidence, Nature's Path Pilgrimage, Open the Center, Driving Blade, and Katsu. Holding out for the cold foil. It's like make your pick. Look, you can literally play the. Let's play a game, okay? Pick the hero of which it's going to be in. Do you think it's going to be Rhinar, Katsu, or do you think it's going to be Dorinthia? That's your choice because it's down to these 3. Cool. Unless I missed it, I don't think I would have missed it. Right? Let's walk it back. Let's walk it back. Let's run it back. I don't think I missed it. No, totally. Calling for Katsu. So we'll save that for the last then. That'll be the last one. Because you got to save the best for last, right? I can't open it. What is the distribution of packs in a box? I'm curious. Is it based on box or is it based on case? Because here we have, let's see, we've got, what is this? I can't see it. We've got a super, we've got a mythic, we've got a mythic. So what are the breakdowns? I'm curious. Cold foil is only on the equipment card. Oh, so I can look back to the equipment. But it would take the place of, I see what you're saying. So maybe it got put in there, but I don't think so. I took the foils out. Razor Reflexes, Wounded Bull, Nimble Strike, Wounding Blow, Breaking Scales. Okay, here we go. Disable, Overpower, and Drone of Brutality. That's awesome. That card is so cool. Good art, man. Primeval Bellow, Debilitate, Smash Instinct, Crush Confidence, Whelming Gust Wave, Iron Song Response, Surging Strike, and Harmonized Kadachi with a Quicken on the back. All right, Dorinthia. If I would have guessed a pack, I would have guessed Dorinthia. It's like Lady Luck, right? That's a thing. All right, Pummel. Pummel again. Barraging Brawnhide. Brawn? Yeah, Brawnhide. Wounding Bellow. Iron Rot Legs. Warrior's Valor. Fluster Fist. Wounded Bull. Oh, I grabbed a rare and put it on the thing there. Whoops. Wounded Bull as the flashy one. There we go. Savage Swing, Emerging Power, Awakening Bellows, Surging Strike. Dorinthia. Cool. All right, well, let's see. Maybe I missed it. This is the last pack. I don't have another pack. Maybe it's a bad box. Who knows? Who knows? But I opened them all on the stream, so, you know, who knows? It wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. Maybe I'd be a little sad. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, you know, maybe I did just put it somewhere because that's the equipment, right? Drone of Brutality, Breakneck Battery, Demolition Crew. Yeah, I must have missed it. Or maybe it's not in here. Bummer. Cartilage Crush, Savage Swing. Let's do a quick look through then. Because it would be in here, I would imagine. I should have separated them. Do a quick pan through. So this is what you're getting with. Oh, that's not foil. This is what you're getting with a box, a full box. You're getting a large amount of cards, obviously. Oh, it's not guaranteed. Oh, see, there you go. Not guaranteed. Ooh, that's not it. You're getting a large amount of cards. It is a 60 card deck, but this does seem like, at first glance, it seems like a game where you would want to have a large pool of cards with which to build a deck from, because you're able to gather up. I'll put that over there. You're able to gather up like cards of the same type, the same name, excuse me, with different pitch costs, and put them all in the deck. So like 9 of that thing seems like you would need a lot of cards in general to build from. Now I could be wrong, but it does come across that way at first blush. Yeah, it would appear that I did not miss it, but hey, I'm kind of happy about that. I was starting to lean towards the Brute thing, and seeing 2 Brute cards that are decent in my mind, like really cool in my mind, is nice. And then seeing Ancestral Empowerments, which I was leaning towards the idea of playing Ninja class cards and Ninja class decks already, and this one, Ancestral Empowerment, kind of pushes that way, doesn't it? Followed by, a card that seems really interesting in Iron Song Determination, which I already started putting together a warrior list to mess around with. So that's exciting. All right, let me know what you think about this brand new game. I think it seems cool. I'm looking forward to playing some games with it. Hopefully I get to record some games with it as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. Check out the channel, see if you like the content that I make. If you do, give it a like, give it a follow, do all those things that people say to do that I forget to tell people every time.